RH.
Where I walk wears on the inside of my soul. These boots ain't made for traveling where I wanna go. Whisper underneath your breath and tell me your concern. When coffee and tobacco are all that I've been living on, and there are hard times in a good life. There are good grades in a cheap wine. There is true love, but it's hard to find.
It's a band called Market Junction. The song before that was called The Dollar by Jamie Johnson. It's, it'll hit you in the gut, dads. It'll hit you in the gut. The kid asks his mom, why does dad always have to leave? And she says, to go make some money. He goes upstairs to his piggy bank, brings it down. It's a quarter and 4 dimes, and says, how much of his time will this buy me? Pretty strong. Pretty strong. Dusty, you're on the Michael Berry Show. Go ahead.
Michael, I have to come in after that.
Sorry about that. What you got?
Yeah, well, just want to tell everybody that, well, I know it's a secret, the birthday party over in Sealy, Whataburger. Oh, should I not have left that out of the box? I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
We didn't say the date, so nobody knows
Fair enough.
birthday. So, yeah, Michael, just I got a phrase and a little chastisement. The phrase is, can we stop being sentimental about this gorilla and let everybody know that we're Texans? We gird up our loins and we barbecue animals. Can we find out what a steak burger or a gorilla steak or, some barbecue tastes like? Please, if I hear any more of this crying boo-hoo and all the, the animal rights activists, this is Texas. Let's be a leader, not a Peter. I think you get the drift. The chastisement, Michael, is you've been a great leader on the team during the selection time, and then all of a sudden you don't like who the coach is going to put in pitching in the World Series. We're going to the World Series, and you don't like the pitcher. So you're going to go, boo-hoo, I'm not going to play the game. Are you there, Michael?
I am. How about let's continue that analogy?
There you go.
So my team, our team, you and I, we're supporting the same team, and I got my guy that I wish would pitch, and you got your guy that you wish you'd pitch. Or maybe
Well, who's your guy? Your guy that quit?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he's a quitter.
Yeah, he's a quitter and a loser, and he lies. Can I finish my story, Dustin? I know you're
I'm
clever.
not going to say he's a liar. I just said he quit. That's
Yes.
the truth. Let's tell you what the truth, Michael. You're big on the truth.
Tell me when you're done.
No, I'm done. I just want to make sure you understand that he just quit. He just quit.
He's a quitter. He's a quitter and a loser and the worst candidate for president ever.
I don't
Now,
think
do you want me to use your analogy to make a point, or do you just want to irritate?
I'm not going to agree that he's a loser.
Okay, well,
The
I got
senator
you.
of our great country,
Yes,
and that nobody
yes.
that gets that position is a loser.
You're the best. You're the best. Good gorilla joke and then that. Let's use your analogy.
Okay.
Let's take your analogy to the next level. So, the guy that I wanted to pitch is not going to pitch. The guy that you want to pitch is going to pitch. And we're in the World Series. First batter up, your guy throws a beanball. Hits the other guy in the head. He's out of the game. Next batter up, beanball. Hits the guy in the head. He's out of the game. Third batter up, beanball. He's out of the game. Bases are loaded, but I dare say the cleanup batter's scared to death to come to bat. Now, I'll assume, Dusty, that you'll think there's nothing wrong with that. And if I say, I don't agree with playing the game on that level, that's wrong, you'd say, we got their point, didn't we? Right?
I'm off a hold now.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Yeah, you were put on hold because you don't know how to shut up. Go.
Well, I tried to shut up, but I just wanted to make a point and keep things clear. You think you know how the game's going to be played. You're not the coach, Michael. And so you want to talk about the pitcher as a B-ball. He was selected by we the people.
Yeah,
We're
then you
making
can have
like-
him. He's your candidate, Dusty. You
Well,
got it.
he's your candidate.
No, he's not. He's not my candidate. Understand
Well,
that
he was.
clearly. I'm not part of your team, your group, your organization, or anything else. I'm an American. I get my own vote. You don't get to cast it for me. You don't get to tell me how to cast it. And you can question my logic. I'm not voting for your beanball throwing pitcher. Understood?
No, you've made your point very clear, as wrong as it is. I guess that's what you learn in law school, how to argue whatever side you want to be on.
No, actually not.
No, I know that's what you do. That's what lawyers do. They learn to argue for or against their client. And so you're using your skills. The point
Dusty, what is your point? Why are you so concerned with what I'm going to do? What is your point, Dusty?
Because you're a leader. You're a spokesman, and you were on the team for the whole season, and then all of a sudden when the coach says, we're putting this guy in to play the game, you're telling everybody, oh, I'm not going to play. I'm a star player. I'm one of the lead of people, but I'm not going to
Dusty,
participate.
let me play along. Let me play along, just out of curiosity. You're very concerned with party loyalty, and we all got to support the Republican Party now, right?
I'm not saying anything about that, Michael.
Well, you just
I've
said I
already made
have
my
to.
point. I've made my point.
Oh, you major. Yeah, I don't want to use that clever argumentation skills that I learned in that law schooling, because I don't want to twist and contort you with the facts there, Dusty. We got us some Donald Trump, and now Michael Burry's mad, and he's not playing on the team, and we're playing baseball, and I got one of them gorilla jokes, too. I live in Texas. We kill apes and gorillas and eat them for breakfast. You tell them to man up or pan up. You know what I'm saying? I got us a good joke over here. I got it good. I figured it all out. If you're not with me, then, I don't even know. You just being a crybaby. You're just not supporting what we supposed to do. I don't claim to be a leader. I don't claim to be anything other than a guy who talks on the radio for 5 hours a day. And I may be left without a single listener when I'm done. But understand a couple of things. First of all, I happen to think that Ted Cruz was the best Republican primary candidate we've had since Ronald Reagan. I do. I don't deny that. But even if Ted Cruz didn't run, I will not support a candidate who refers to women as whores. Ever. And if you do, then maybe you were not raised the way I was. I will not support a candidate who knowingly says that any of his opponents' father was involved in murdering John F. Kennedy, and 24 hours later, when the race is over, says, I knew it wasn't true. I just said it. And if you think that's cute, you think win at all cost is a great idea, you think throwing beanballs at people's heads and hitting them and knocking them out of the game and destroying their careers, you think that's how the game is played so you can win the World Series, Dusty? You take your fandom, you take your jersey, you take your glove out there in right field with Bob Uecker, and you shove it up your ass. Because guess what, buddy? Bigger than any election is the fact that I have to look at my maker and say, this is the life I lived. These were the decisions I made, and they've not all been perfect. I have fallen short of the glory of God, but I will not, for you or any two-bit jackass or Mitch McConnell or Reince Priebus or anyone else, I will not cast a vote for someone who has openly mocked prisoners of war, who has openly insulted women and called them whores. I will not do it. You do it, but don't call yourself a Texan, because those aren't the values we stand for. Tough guy. You go shoot a gorilla who's in an enclosure. You go do that. If that's your thing, Mr. Tough Guy, you go do that.